Hello, this is the testing for the Logitech G923 for F123. As you can see in G-Hub, all the settings are default. The only thing I change is the rotation of the wheel to match the rotation in the game. This setting doesn't change at all the feedback, and I let the G-Hub software to apply the game settings. So this is in Spanish, but the setting is the same. In this scenario, the True Force feature, it's just those applied from the game. Let's boot the game. I will test. I'm using headset right now, recording from my home on my cell phone, and every one of single sound you hear from here is from this mic. It's about 15 centimeters of the bass. And you will not hear the game at all, just the sound of the motor and of the bass of the wheel. In game, all the settings for force feedback from the G923 are at default. I'm gonna change only the rotation, just for preference. This doesn't affect at all the feedback. I'm not doing any kind of setup or anything. It's just at default. Let's do a couple of quick laps. as you can see, the force feedback, especially in the exit of turn 1, of corner 1, 2, and the last one, are really louder than it should or that they were before. That's especially the concern of the inconsistent of what curve should vibrate more than other. Even in the lower curves, the force feels much louder or much harder than before. The center spring is okay. The force through the resistance of the wheel to turn in high-speed corner, for example, it's good. It's more than I like. It's more stiffer than I like it, but it's a personal preference. Some people would like stiffer wheels, making more force to turn the wheel. I prefer a lighter one, but again, it's just a personal preference. The problem is that I can change it because it's already at 1. This is another discussion. Even doing a little quick test here. Let's put every single effect into the game settings from track, says sound guys, and out of track feedback, and let's do a couple of more laps and see and compare. These labs are with all the settings at 1 at value by value, and it can be softer in the track effects and some curves, but as you can see, there are a couple of curves, the last one specifically, and the third one, the third corner, the low speed corner, the exit, it's still really loud, so it shouldn't be. You're almost in no velocity there, and the feedback kicks really hard there. In this scenario, the center spring, the resistance of the wheel, is a little bit lighter. I don't know if it should or not, but I can barely notice the difference. As you can see, I'm using a Logitech G93 Xbox edition, if it makes any difference to the PlayStation version. And again, every sound you hear in this video it comes from here. this is all the test I can do by now, but let me know if you need or can or want some more testing to address this thing out and solve what is the problem really with the wheel. I know the G93 can be louder, very loud in some games, either in other games, but it can be adjusted in game, and it's not happening here. It just feels exactly the same. If I lower the intensity, I almost had no force feedback. Let's do a lap just right here with 20, just for testing. With this first setting lowered from 70 to 20, it makes difference. Now it's softer. There are some curves that insist it's really loud, like this one, the last one, or the exit of the second corner. But now I'm with 20 at settings, at force, I lose every force in the wheel from center spring. The wheel doesn't offer any resistance at all. I can move with my pinky here. The wheel feels really light. And that is expected. If you lower the force in general, you can also lose the center spring force. But some curves still harder than it should, or at least it were in the previous release of the premium version of the game, of the version of the release. I have no center force at all. Let's build some speed. very light, and even some curves are stronger than off-track effects. It feels off track, it feels more like the bumps in the track than some curves, if it makes sense. So this is the first testing of the Logitech G923, at least a quick one. Maybe I can do more testing if the weekend if requested, or change some values or some specific, and in the weekend can probably make some more. So have a good one.